I couldn't help but think about what what she had to go through and what she had to do to be able to be focused, to overcome what she had to overcome, to do that and activate that passion that she had within herself to learn. An article read in the newspaper, she had a hunger to learn. My book is entitled, You Gotta Be Hungry. It's a different space. It's no time to waste time. Life ain't playing with us. This pandemic isn't. And so there's widespread insanity that's going on right now. I don't know where you align with what you want to do in terms of your life and your goals and your dreams, but I say what Dr. Miles Monroe said, live full, die empty, keep social distancing, do the things you need to do to stay alive, listen to the scientists and not people who become internet scientists or Google scientists. Listen to the real scientists and make decisions that will keep you and your family safe. That's what's most important right now. And not just be consumed by the distractions that are going on. Life will always be full of distractions. Dimple said, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I said, if it ain't one thing, it's 12 others. And so during the adversities of where we are and what we are facing, you want to have some things that you're doing that will give you the tools, the mindset, the mental resolve to handle whatever life throws at you. Why, Les? Because whatever life throws at you, you have in you. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. You have in you to handle it. You have built-in greatness. You have built-in power, authority, and dominion to handle whatever life throws at you. And life is going to be throwing a lot of stuff. Nobody's going to be spared. That's why Viktor Frankl called it unavoidable suffering. But suffering is a choice. You have a choice because you can suffer or you can choose to do whatever you need to do to liberate yourself, whatever you need to do to reinvent yourself, whatever you need to do to get the help that you need to overcome whatever you are stuck in right now. It does not have to be your residency. And finding peace. Make that a priority. People talk about goals and dreams. You know how many people have achieved their goals of earning a lot of money, of becoming celebrities, and are miserable? Look here, I've lived that life. And it's important to get still and find out what is it I need to do to find some peace in the midst of all the stuff that's going on. And take care of you. Stuff's happening to people all around you. Take care of you. It makes sense. What Iyanla said, give to yourself until your cup runneth over, and then give to others from the overflow. This is a time to be selfish. Did he say that? Yes. You can give so much you deplete yourself. I had to learn to give to me. I had to look at my life and all the things that I was looking at, all the things that I allowed to create stress in my life, they did not belong to me. They didn't belong to me. I took them off. And I made a conscious, deliberate, determined effort. I don't want this anymore. No. I'm getting this off me. Because life has no duplicate. We're supposed to be happy. We're supposed to live a happy, healthy, prosperous life. And you can't be happy and you can't live a prosperous life and a successful life if you allow yourself to be burdened with other people's things. Give to yourself until your cup runneth over, and then give to others from the overflow. And I had to learn to do that. I had to look, because sometimes you can be so busy taking care of other people's business and you realize, wait a minute, this is not my stuff. Why did I take this on? And let me serve notice to you. The people that have been using you, they're going to get angry because they want you to be distracted and do what they want you to do and do the work that they're supposed to be doing. See, here's what I know. When people get sick and tired of being sick and tired, they'll do something about their situation. That's what I know. During even this place where we're, just imagine, it makes a powerful statement about what's going on right now. Kanye West had a stadium, 20,000 people per set, paid for a listening party. During the pandemic, people showed up, crowded, some with masks, some without masks, to listen. Woo! 40,000. Let me tell you something. If we had an announcement saying, if you have goals and dreams, we're going to have an event, and all it will cost you is $97 or $100, same money you gave Kanye for him to walk across the stage with a stocking cap over his face to listen to music. Now you can listen to something that can change your life. The same group of people, will they show up? No. In 7 different languages. No, 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 no. Whoa. Jesus said, all power is in my hands. Oh, by the way, the poor will always be among you. Wow. Remember what Reverend I said? The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one of them. And sometimes we get so caught up emotionally. And what I realize, and what's important, is you can't help people who won't help themselves, because your help will be temporary. Everything that you do must be sustained. That's why Frederick Douglass said, now I understood what he said. Why help a man stand to his feet if he doesn't have enough gumption to lock his knees, if he does not have the consciousness and responsibility to lock his knees? When you let him go, his head is going to hit the pavement. I can't tell you the number of people I got jobs when I was a state legislator, and they lost a job. They got paid on Friday and wouldn't show up on Monday. Have you ever helped somebody and they did nothing with it? Did absolutely nothing with it. I'm overcoming being a slow learner. Have one of my granddaughters. I poured into her and all that I did. She said, thank you. Did she say thank you? I don't remember. But let's say, I'm giving benefit of the doubt. Thank you, Grandpa. Place I took out of, she went right back. The school that I paid for, the degree that I helped her to get, not even using it, doing something else. All that time, all that energy, all that work that I put in. Look, I'm 77. They should be given to me. See, your children should do more than what you've done. I did more than what Mamie Brown did, or Dorothy Bell, my birth mother. Your children are to earn more money than you, because they stand on your shoulders, and what you have done with your life and what they do with their lives, they should go further. That has not happened in this generation. One of my kids told me, I asked him for some ideas. Oh, I'm not going to give you no ideas because you don't listen to your children. Duh, I don't listen to broke people. Look here. No, are you kidding me? You need to be listening to me. Oh, you need to be listening to me. And one of my kids said, oh, you act like your kids owe you something. No. I'm just exploring how we can do some things together. Okay, that's fine. I am so glad that I have my health, that I'm in my right mind, that I'm taking responsibility to stay in good health so I'm not depending upon somebody to wipe my behind. I'm gonna be in good shape. So if they start having some flashback, you remember when you beat me for nothing? Excuse me? Well, I told you I didn't do that. And they start looking at me crazy. And I'm laid up somewhere and can't get up and run. I said, you know what? I thought about it when somebody asked you get older, who's gonna wipe your behind? You wanna push back that time. You want to take care of yourself. I got up, I started doing some yoga and qigong, and I've been doing all kind of exercise up in here because my goal is not to be a burden to anybody. We can't help getting older, but we don't have to get old. Life ain't playing with us. Old man time is not playing. I was going up the steps and I heard this click in my right knee. I said, oh my goodness, what is that? That knee said, I'm 77. That's what that is. I'm 77. When you get 77, I begin to crack. Oh my goodness. So take your time, buddy. I ain't playing with you. And ladies and gentlemen, some of you can hear me. The majority don't even want to hear it. Go on someplace else. Good. Let me share something with you. Take life seriously. Life has no duplicate. Decide as you look at your life, as you determine what is it that the next greatest version of myself, what does that look like? What is it I need to do? We have an expiration date. We can push it behind us if we want to. We can push it out of our minds and think we have forever to deal with other stuff and say to old man time, hey, listen, wait just a minute. Les Brown's got some stuff he's dealing with his children or his grandchildren or his baby mama drama and all kind of other stuff. Just wait just a minute and then we'll start the clock again. No. You got to be present in mind. You have to monitor and manage the priorities in your life. Guess what number one is? Your state of mind, having peace of mind, having your health. If you don't have your health, you can do nothing. It's cute to say, oh, your health is your wealth. Absolutely. But we run past that. Having the discipline, having a routine, having a strategy that says, I want to be here. See, one of the goals I have, that I wake up every day to get off the medication they put me on. The Cancer Centers of America. At no time, any of these doctors I've seen, whether it's at Cleveland Clinic or Cancer Centers of America, anywhere I've been, saying, look here, here's a strategy. These are the pills that we prescribe for you, but here's a strategy that can help you get off these pills. Has anybody told you how to get off the pills, Les? No. Are you upset about that? No. Why? Because I know the pills pay the bills. This is a partnership. And I'm the lead partner. And I do my research. And I'm going to do what I need to do. In spite of them injecting me with steroids, this is not my destiny. No. I'm getting off this. I'm losing this weight. No, I'm reversing this type 2 diabetes. I'm going to fight. So I'm not popping pills all night. And I asked them questions. Is this addictive? Oh, yes. Oh, don't give me that. Guess what they did? They put it in prescription. So when I went to Walgreens, I asked the question, here's what I'm here for. And I asked them, that particular pill that you just mentioned, is it addictive? They said, yes. I don't want that. You can keep that. Give me the other ones. Look at those. Are they addictive? Any of those addictive? No? Fantastic. Yeah, I'm Marcus Welby. I'm playing doctor myself. I know what it is to be addicted to pills. Oh, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. I ain't playing with you. Life ain't playing with us. You have something special. You have greatness in you. I know that with everything in me, when I was sitting on the porch in Gainesville, Georgia, at the house that my mother built with a saw and a hammer, and I look at the work that she has done, that I'm here because of God's grace and mercy. I remember when I almost drowned. I just remembered this morning at a pool at Dixie Park in Miami. And how did you get saved? Because the lifeguard didn't see me. I was swallowing a lot of water and I was kicking and radical movement, and my foot went into an opening on the side of the wall of a pool where there was not a light. And I pushed myself up and screamed, and the lifeguard jumped in and saved me. Of all the places in that pool, at one place where I was, there was an opening where there was a light bulb that had burnt out. From that day to this day, I have never seen a pool that had an opening where a light bulb was supposed to be in there, and it wasn't. God made the arrangement. He knew in advance one of my children would be in there. Somebody will push him in the pool, and when he started kicking, trying to get some help, his foot is going to land in that blessing, that opening that he created for me. What openings has God created for you that you have not recognized, that you take for granted? You think you're here because you're so smart, Les Brown? No, I'm here because of God's grace and mercy. And I can't help it. I'm here for him. He's spared me so many times. I've had 2 guns drawn on me, and one guy pulled the trigger and it got stuck, and it didn't go off. I'm here. I was at a red light that changed, and I heard this voice said, "Don't move," and somebody ran the light. I'm here because of God's grace and mercy. My message to you, we're here for God. I'm not a religious person. We're here for God. Life is God's gift to us, and how we live our lives is our gift to God. I'm coming for you right now. And I don't want you to be so distracted about everything that's going on right now. No. You have greatness in you. You have built-in greatness. You are made in the likeness and image of God. No, don't buy into this foolishness. You are born and said, you are made in the likeness and image of God. Sin means, in the Aramaic language, falling short of the mark. You are made in the likeness and image of God. You have built-in greatness. You have authority and dominion and the power in you to handle whatever life throws in your direction. You got it like that. And what's important is to know that your life has meaning. What's important? is to know that you're on a mission. What's important is to live life with a sense of urgency. What's important? That we have a limited time of being here. What's important? That we must keep it moving. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Do what you can do, and God will do what you can't do. Bless, I've done everything I can. Good, ask for some help. Not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong. And ask for help, and don't stop until you get it. You're no wimp, you're no punk. No. You're made in the likeness and image of God. You've been given authority and dominion over everything on the face of the earth. You have built-in power at any moment to take your life in a different direction. All of us have defining moments. I remember when I was fired from radio, I thought that was all that I can do. I was good at that. Well, that was all that I worked on. I had more in me. Helen Keller said, when one door closes, another door opens, but most of us spend so much time being depressed, being angry about the closed door, we don't see the open door. If you've lost a job, you haven't lost a job. If a job has been removed from your life, guess why? They had to make room for you to become an entrepreneur, for you to learn how to sit in front of a computer and learn something now that you don't know. You now have to live your life in such a way that you want to learn something today that you didn't know yesterday. If you're not willing to learn, nobody can help you. But if you're willing to learn, you can help yourself. No one can stop you. People are doing it every day, making money left and right. More millionaires are being created during the pandemic. And after the pandemic, the money has not left the planet. Just the people who are hungry. People that are hungry are focused. People who are hungry are looking for ways to win in spite of the adversities. People that are hungry refuse to give up. People that are hungry operate under the philosophy of life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Got comeback power, as Willie Jolly would say. I ain't playing with you, I'm coming for you. Because our children are watching us. They're watching us. And many of them are not looking at good role models. That's why the suicide rate among young girls, 12 to 17, has increased 51%. Are you kidding me? People dying to get here, and people living here committing suicide. Come on now. People get here, can't speak the language, have a 3 to 4 greater chance of buying a home and having their own business than people who've been here. People who can't speak the language have a 4-time greater chance of owning their own home and creating their own business. There's something wrong with that. Why? Because we've gotten comfortable. That's why Brian Tracy said, your comfort zone is your danger zone. They don't come here to watch Netflix or any other kind of flick or a listening party. No, they're hungry. And you must be hungry too for a better life. You must be hungry too to say, no, this is not going to get the best of me. Sometimes in life, you have to put your foot down. Where you say, no. When I heard the rats in the house where I moved my mother out of, and they were playing bid whist and talking to each other. Then they're talking about, you know what? I'm so glad Mamie back, I don't know what to do. I'd be glad when she baked one of those sweet potato pies. I'm listening to them. Are they talking about my mama? Boy, that Mamie, she can bake a sweet potato pie. I'm telling you. They're talking about my mama. The rats in the wall. And they have imported roaches in Miami from Atlanta. Roaches that's so big they fly like pigeons and eagles. And roaches where you spray them and they snatch the black flag out of your hand and start spraying you. But here's the kicker. I saw a roach the other day. I got some black flag and start spraying him. And guess what he did? He snatched it out of my hand, but he also had something else in the other hand. I'm looking, it was some Lysol. He sprayed me with the Lysol before he sprayed me with the black flag. He didn't want me to infect him with the virus. That ain't right. Woo! Oh my God. Oh my God. They talk about a shortage of chicken wings. Why can't we have a shortage of flying roaches here? They talk about a shortage of chickens. Are you kidding me? Let me, my medication wearing off. Let me leave this with you. You're listening to me because you and I are cut from the same cloth. We're branches of the same tree. You have something special. You have greatness in you. God had a lot of choices. You and I, we were created out of 400 million sperm. We were chosen. God had a lot of choices. For us to be here at this point in time, we were made for this point in time in history. A reckoning is going on. All hands on deck. Evil prevails when good men and women do nothing. All hands on deck. There are three kinds of people: those who make things happen, those who watch things happen, and those who don't know what happened. You are here to make things happen. Life is God's gift to us, and how we live our lives is our gift to God. What gift are you creating? What are you doing? We need you. We need you to be, as Sandra Brown would say, from trust up. We need you to be visible. We need you to be vocal. We need you to be engaged in this thing called life. Our children need you. Our children's children need you. Good man and woman leaves a legacy for their children and their children's children. But we don't want to just leave a legacy. A legacy is how you will be remembered. We want to build a dynasty, as my son John Leslie would say. A dynasty is something that as you build it, you won't be forgotten. Wow. As Tolo would say. If you can feel me, if you know what I'm talking about, that you realize that this is a different space, and that if we're going to make it in and out of the pandemic, we must bring a different kind of energy, a different kind of commitment, and passion, and drive to create a life and we can be proud of. Life is God's gift to us, and how we live our lives is our gift to God. Yeah. This thing called life. What a mighty God we serve. Angels stand before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. I hope you've enjoyed what I've shared as I was rocking in a rocking chair on this porch in this house that my mother built. I bet she never thought about one day the son that she had in Miami, Florida, with his twin brother, will find his way to Gainesville, Georgia, and he will sit on this bench with the brother that he did not know he had, George Rucker, as he listened to stories about me from his brother that he did not know he had. And he would be moved and inspired by the work that I did when he walked through the house and saw the newspaper clippings about my accomplishments. He found me and my mother, his grandmother. Look at God. Let me share something with you. Don't give up. There's a reason that Paul said, pray unceasingly. Don't give up. The prayers will fortify you. Don't give up. Keep moving. Don't give up. Do as Mary McLeod Bethune would say, pray as if everything depends upon God. But work as if everything depends upon you. There's a destiny in you. There's a greater calling in you. There's a work for you to do. That's why you were chosen for this time in history. History is being read, but it's also being written by people like you. That's why you're listening to me. I guarantee you, nobody who went to a listening party are listening to me. I'm an old fuddy-duddy, old Uncle Tom. He ain't listening to me. No. But you are, because you and I are cut from the same cloth. You are, because we're branches of the same tree. You are, because what's in me is in you. Have you had the experience I've had? I would just sometimes start strolling through the internet and just find so many negative things or things that don't make sense, or people doing all types of pranks. And I just said, there must be something else that this platform can be used for. So I said, I'm not going to be watching people of darkness and people who don't have a filter between their brains and their mouth. I'm going to create something positive, and I'm going to speak in a way that people who can hear my voice, that they will help me to form a community of collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships. Now, if that's you, I want you to reach out to some other people and say, guess what? Les Brown is on. He's got a message for you. All right? Please do that now. Make a move to do that, to get some other people engaged. One of the things that I feel that people are doing right now, at least I am, is reflecting on my life. I spoke last week about how suicide has become 33% increase for people of various ages, and young people between 15 and 29 is the second leading cause of death. People throwing in the towel, giving up, feeling like their life had no meaning or no purpose. And I want to talk to those of you that can hear my voice, because I'm clear that everybody can't hear me. And most people rather die than change. I mean, there's a book called Change or Die, David Dushman. And it says, been proven scientifically, that most people would rather die than change, or go in and out of jail or prison than change. And so there's a reason why the book of life says the road to life is straight and narrow, and few there be that find it. And so the stage of my life, there's some things that I'm realizing, and I want you to be able to profit from. I'm 79, so I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. And here's something that I'd like to share with you. The hip-hop preacher, who's the number one speaker on the planet, he said that, and I second the motion to him. Eric Thomas, he said, you owe you. That's real. I was talking to a lady today, and she said she's looking at her life with new eyes. She said she's been spending the majority of her life looking out for family members and friends. And now at this stage of her life, she's ready to turn the page. At this stage of her life, she wants to do something for herself. She's gone through a divorce. And now in this season of her life, she wants to do something for her. And she thought initially that the people that she poured into, that she gave them time and energy and empathy and love and financial assistance, and they're nowhere to be found. Is that story familiar? There's some people that they're always there when they need you. Eric Thomas is right. You owe you. You owe you. A lot of stuff that's happening in life. Life be happening. And I'm encouraging you, as I wish I was as disciplined years ago and the guardian of my time as I am now. And I know that the reason that I'm protecting my time and have zero tolerance for nonsense and toxic negative people and activities is because all of us have an expiration date. Nobody's figured out how to get out of here alive. I'm 79. Okay, come on. And so he's right. You owe you. What is it you want to do with your life right now? You owe you to focus on that and allow that to govern your choices. Allow that to become your magnificent obsession. Like this page and share it. You know somebody who's talented, who's gifted, and they haven't scratched the surface of their potential. You know somebody that perhaps that they're stuck right now, and they're paying more attention to the toxic, negative, do-nothing people in their lives as opposed to focusing on themselves. And many times they can be your children or your family. Sometimes, you know, a good friend is better than a bad relative. My very good friend Jerry Jackson said that's what his Bible told him, and that's real. Family is not determined by bloodline. No, it's determined by loyalty, by integrity, and who's got your back. And at this stage of my life, I have an anti-assisted living facilities. I'm anti-nursing home. What do you mean? I have a game plan and a strategy not to be a burden to my children. And I don't need no assisted living. No, because you go from there to the nursing home and from the nursing home to the cemetery. No, no, I'm engaged in life. I'm not interested in being a room of people that I don't know are just waiting around to die. No, that's not my idea of a good party. I worked too hard to get here. You see this picture of my twin brother and I eating sugar cane? Let me share something with you. Coming up in the South, coming up in an environment that is designed to hold you back, systems put in place to make the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, and systems organized, I would say, systems of control, politics and the church, to keep people focused on living after they die, or keep people focused on things they can do nothing about. They have no impact on them. You owe you to ask critical questions. What do you want to do with the life that you have left? I ask myself when I get up in the morning now, and Steve Jobs did this, I ask myself the question, if this were in fact, Mr. Brown, your last day on earth, look at the things that you put down last night that you want to accomplish today. Would you do all the things that's on this list? And there's some things I took off. There's some calls I will not take because people say time is money. No, time is life. It's life. If you can feel a brother up in here, I want you to like this page and share it. Let some other people know. I said, I'm not going to be watching people doing ignorant, stupid pranks and sit around and be a spectator, as opposed to using the time that I have left to share with those who can hear me. And I know the masses can't hear me, but there's some of you who've been listening to me when you were a kid, when you were small, little teeny weenies. Some of you are familiar with my voice and familiar with my story. And the reason that my voice resonates with you is because what's in you is also the same thing that's in me. When you look at me, my brother Wesley eating sugarcane in Overtown in Miami, Florida, nobody could have projected that this Les Brown up here, that he would be speaking to over 80,000 people, over 2 billion around the world. Nobody would have predicted that. Let me share something with you. You got more in you than you can ever begin to imagine. This is a time you have to pull back your mind. This is a time you've got to focus on you. What do you want to do? What brings you peace? What brings you harmony with yourself, with your relationships, with your family, with your goals and your dreams? What is it that brings you joy? And how much are you creating that? And what are the experiences that you want to create right now with family members or friends that will touch your heart? That said, it's not the number of breaths that we take, it's the number of experiences that we create that take our breath away. I had a breathtaking experience 2 years ago when I discovered my birth family. That was jarring. My twin brother and I, we were conceived in Gainesville, Georgia. But my mother, she went down along with our father to give birth to us in Miami, Florida, in Liberty City, an abandoned building on a floor, because Jackson Memorial Hospital did not accept Black people at that time, colored people, as the term was.
Liz, you mentioned stillness, and I think as profound as that sentiment is, whether it be through meditation, being alone, society's created to distract us from the stillness. People are so busy running away from themselves, whether it's social media, television, Netflix, food, whatever it may be. And for those people who have an addiction to distraction and are so afraid of the stillness, what do you have to say?
You said something major. We spend most of our time running away from ourselves. We've been programmed and being programmed daily by algorithms, by the disruptions, by telephone. Most people look at their telephone over 400 times without even thinking. We be with family members and friends, and we spend more time looking at our telephone or reading our emails and our text messages rather than engaging each other. We have more instruments of communication and we're doing less communication. And so it's something we have to do. The reason that you're the person that you are is you made up your mind. I want something different for Candace. You made up your mind. I want to live my life differently. What I'm doing doesn't work for me. There's nothing, Candace, as powerful as a made-up mind. Be ye not conformed to this world. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. As a man thinketh, so is he. And as he continues to think, so he remains. But here's something that's major. As a man thinketh in his heart, the mind governs the decisions that we make based upon the conversations that we hear, the observations that we make, the culture that we are part of. But the heart can't be programmed. And so getting still and listening to the whispering of your heart, that's where you really want to go. The heart in the sanctuary of your soul, that's the silent mind that governs us and that can take us to places where the mind can't take us, because the mind, your conscious mind, has been programmed and is being programmed by our culture, by our history, by the things that we've seen and heard and experienced. But the heart, where your heart is, there your treasure is also. And you can only enter the heart and hear it, the still small voice within, the silent mind, going into the silence, spending time with yourself, understanding the value of being by yourself and tapping into the divine.
I love it, Liz. And as you were speaking about, tapping into the heart, I want to know, in this chapter of your life, what is your heart telling you that you're going to be doing or that you need to do?
I do it every day. I asked an audience the other day, if you just had a few days to live, what would you do? And the majority of the people who had jobs said, I'll quit my job. And this is why I say, and I think one of the most important things that I say, live your life the way that you want to leave your life. If I knew that I had a few days to live, I would do more interviews. I would do more webinars, more Zooms. I would speak more often. I'd look for ways in which I could reach more people, because I'm living my life the way that I want to leave my life. I'm being true to me. I laugh a lot because I'm happy. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. I'm free to choose how this gift of life is God's gift to us, and how we live our lives is our gift to God. I'm free to choose to operate outside of the culture, outside of what's expected of me. I'm free to choose how I'm going to respond to things rather than react to things. I'm free to seek ye this day whom ye shall serve, the highest that's in me or the lowest that's in me. I'm free to stand on the knowing I'll keep thee in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, not on the fourth stage cancer that somebody with a white jacket and a stethoscope around their neck. I'm free to focus on the reality that doctors determine the diagnosis, but God determines the prognosis. And when I left Cancer Centers of America, I know that this battle, this fight that I'm in, life is a fight for territory. And once you start fighting for what you want, peace of mind, good health, living a life of contribution, once you start fighting for that, what you don't want, anxiety, fear, hopelessness will take over. We always have a choice. That's not taken away from us. We have to give it away, regardless of our situation. That's why Paul said, count it all joy, all of it. All things work together for good for those who love God. Doesn't mean that all of it will feel good. Every day is not a good day, but there's some good, Candace, in every day. And I look for it. And if it's not there, I create it, because I'm made in the likeness and image of God. And I'm a co-creator with God. I believe what Abraham Lincoln said, that the future belonged to those who created. Oh, you bring the best out of me. Come on, bring it. I'm coming for you.
Oh my goodness, Liz, I absolutely love this. And there's so many incredible high achievers that mention you as their coach, their mentor, their teacher. Some of the best speakers that are coming up today, Eric Thomas, mentions you as one of his greatest teachers. How does that feel, Liz, when you look and you see your legacy and you see the transformation you're making in people's lives?
It's humbling. I don't take for granted for that. It's humbling because somebody, Mr. Leroy Washington, Mike Williams, who wrote the book, The Road to Your Best Stuff. Mr. Washington was a speech and drama instructor who said to Mr. Brown, develop your communication skills, because once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. He's spoken to my life and said, someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. I was labeled educable, mental retarded, and he disrupted the story that I believed about myself, that I bought into from life. He disrupted that. And because of that impact he had on my life, I have been inspired to do for others what he did for me. And Mike Williams, who said, Brownie, you're more than a disc jockey. At that time, I was LB, Triple P, Les Brown, your platter playing Papa. There are none before me, there will be none after me. Therefore, that makes me the one and only. Young and single and love to mingle, certified, bona fide, indubitably qualified to bring you satisfaction and a whole lot of action. Bam! He's gone. I had to kill him off. I was pre-saved. And this Les Brown, he saw this Les Brown before I saw him. And that's the value of having a coach, because as a result of that relationship, I became a community activist. Because of that relationship, I became a state legislator, elected 3 terms. Because of that relationship that still exists to this day after 52 years. There are people who know my name and my voice, and people whose lives that I've touched and been able to make a difference in life, because he saw something in me that I didn't see in myself.
Wow. I absolutely just love that, Liz.